And uncover new insights. So, let us approach this competition with open minds, unwavering respect for one another, and a commitment to fostering understanding. Thank you for joining us in this exciting journey, and may the best ideas prevail. Let the debates begin. You may now join your assigned breakout rooms. Oh, there seems to be a technical difficulty. Please wait for a moment as we set up the breakout rooms. All right, breakout rooms are ready. You guys can join the breakout room now. Sorry for that. Dari jurinya ya, Kak.
Okay. I'm gonna do a coin toss. Hang on. Shit. Hang on, I forgot deh, maaf ya. Oke, sini tadi kelihatan ya. Ikseda heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads. Okay. Heads. Okay. Tails. Jadi Ikseda op, Himajat, Golf. Okay. Op, Himajat, Golf. Okay. Is everyone clear?
Here.
Okay. So the debate will start at 7:43, which give you 30 minutes. And case building starts now. Okay. Good luck, everyone.
production to participate in the movie. Hold on, let me send it to the chat as well. And also, before we start, I'm sorry I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Tizzy, and I'll be your chair for today. Okay, I already sent it in the chat, to the Zoom chat. You guys can please have thumbs up if you guys already read the motions or if the motions already delivered. Okay. Yep. Okay, any questions regarding the motion? Going once, twice. Okay, so since there's no question for the motions, you guys can start your case building time. It will be 30 minutes and starting now. Good luck. Wait.
Interruption, sorry, but for all participants, you may join your himpunan breakout rooms for case building.
Oh my God. Okay, hello everyone. Since it seems like everyone already joined the breakout room, I can start the debate. But before it, I want to reintroduce myself. My name is Izzy, and I'll be your chair for today. And just a quick reminder: for your speech time, it will be 7 minutes, and for the reply, it will be 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And the LO will also remind you guys in the chat, or sorry, the timekeeper also remind you guys in the chat if the times is already at 1 minute, 6 minutes, and 7 minutes. And also, may I have the speaking position from the teams? So who's the first speaker, second speaker, third, and also the reply? Thank you. Just send it to the chat. Okay, thank you, Imasep, for ESJ. I'll be waiting ASAP. Yeah. Okay, seems like everybody. All right. I'll wait for the revision. ESJ. Okay, so thank you for both teams. And before we start the debate, I want to remind you guys to open your camera when you start your speech. Oh yeah, okay, so throughout the debate session, sorry. So yeah, everyone should turn on their camera right now. And I think if you guys have like some technical issues, should just chat our timekeeper. Okay. So we're just going to start the debate. Sorry, SJ, can you guys turn on your camera? Okay. So yeah, so let's start the debate with the motion. This House regret the rise of AI usage for recreational purposes. To open the government team's case, I welcome the first speaker from government. Thank you. Here.
Timekeeper.
Recording in progress.
Okay, so for the timer will be through the chat. It won't be share screen. And for first speaker Golf, you can start your speech now. Thank you.
Want to be remembered, it will disrespect your legacy, ladies and gentlemen. And secondly, regarding consent from dead people is very much a gray area in this case. Okay, even if the opposition side of the House says that consent can happen because of the family of the dead actors gave the consent, it is something that is still, I think, disrespectful towards the actors. Because, for example, in the Flash movie itself, there's a clear like
Recording in progress.
because one of the actors that are being revived is actually having a mental depression that's coming because of the portrayal of the superhero itself. So even if your family consents you to be revived, there's no guarantee that if you as an actor still alive in this case and you will give the consent to the studio itself to portray your past portrayal. So that is basically the stance of our side of the house. And I'm going to have two arguments in this case. Firstly, how this portrayal will actually hurt minority actors, and secondly, how Hollywood cannot create a better movie because of this. Firstly, there will be a lot of hurting coming from the minority side of the house. Actors that will be created, many of them are white people. this leads into the ruining a chance of talented POC actors to grow their talent. Is there a problem? Yes, obviously, because Hollywood is very nepotistic and very racist. For example, Hollywood is now catering towards their audience in China, and they erase Finn from the poster of Star Wars 7, or they use Black Panther actors in a mask rather than paint their faces. So imagine yourself being an aspiring young Black actor, and you lose your spot in the Hollywood industry because they think of deaf actors rather than you. It will lose your chance to grow as an artist, and secondly, it will lose your chance to get more money. And secondly, Hollywood wouldn't create a better movie because they will be entrapped in this nostalgia moment. They will always use their actors, and at the end of the day, because of this, there will be no creativity coming from the studio itself. There will be such a cash grab. Hollywood will use a lot of this portrayal, and it will lead into them making bad movies, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, it will hurt the Hollywood industry itself. And because of all of these problems that are coming from the AI itself, I think the government has to have
conversations. Bringing deceased actors back to life through AI can help preserve their cultural heritage. Film involving these actors can continue to be remembered and appreciated by future generations. Then, job opportunities for digital actors. The development of AI technology in this field is creating new job opportunities in the entertainment industry. Professionals skilled in the digital characters creation and image processing can play an important role in creating realistic digital actors. Then, thriving industrial economy. THR can allow for more cost-effective film productions as there is no need to pay high salaries for top actors who have died. This can help the film industry save productions budgets and generate greater profit. Then, innovations in AI technology. Recreational of AI like this is driving further development in AI technology. This advance will not be useful in the entertainment industry, but also is in a variety of other applications such as medicine, education, and research. Then allow for the explorations of new ideas. With the ability to receive actors who have died, filmmakers can undertake bolder creative experiment. They can combine actors from different eras to create unique and previously unattainable narrative. While there are significant benefits using AI for recreational purpose, also pose a number of ethical and legal challenges that need to be addressed, such as consent from the families or deceased actors and privacy concern. However, with proper regulations and careful ethical considerations, this technology have the potential to transform the way we are explore cultural heritage and create innovative entertainment. Thank you.
Okay, thank you from the government first speaker. And before we move on to the opposition case, just quick reminder to state your POI preference before you start your debate. So if any of the opposing team want to POI, they can, and yeah. All right, calling the LO. Here.
Hello.
Also, a quick reminder to still open your camera. So for ESJ Putri, okay, thank you. Okay, so the first speaker from opposition side, welcome. I welcome you to the case. Thank you.
Okay, before I start my speech, kindly reminder for PI preference, I choose my the government team can raise their hand so I could see the PI. Okay, okay, I'll start my speech in 3, 2, 1. Okay, first of all, before I mention my rebuttals and arguments as first speaker of opposition, I want to give some clarification to in this debate, so both of us, the government team and opposition team, could have we could be in the same page of this debate. Okay, let's mention the debate motion again. This House regrets the rise of AI usage for recreational purposes. In my it should be like a government team regrets that the rise of AI usage for recreational purpose in this context means that recreational purpose refer to reanimating dead actors for the sake of the film production. But instead of regretting the AI usage for recreational purpose, I just hear from the first speaker of government that they don't regret it at all. They government team choose to maintaining the AI and give some benefits to this rising AI for the film production, which means it's not, which means it should be the opposition role to come to convey that kind of arguments. Okay, so I guess I should do the definition challenge for this debate that we as the opposition team, it's not regretting this regretting this motion. So the usage for this AI, it's not something new. It's in the world or in the film industry as well. So we this background of this motion, we could see that one example like in this fast in the Furious 7 films when Paul Walker died in the middle of film production, and then Paul Walker's brother replaced his brother's position to the film production, and then okay, thank you for okay so okay I just feel that we should follow this debate as well. Okay, so the in this film production that Paul Walker replaced his brother, his brother just used his body to shooting this Furious 7 film, and then his face is replacing by Paul Walker's face with AI and something like that. So AI so it means that AI should be in the AI. It's already everywhere. We can use this ChatGPT right now for help us doing some school assignment, and then etc. etc. So I guess we can prevent that AI itself enter the film industry. So maybe the so maybe if there is if as an opposition that not that choose to not regrets this motion, AI, this AI production, it's should be let enter the film industry, so we can so it can help us help the film industry to doing something that they can do at all. For example, like Paul Walker case that when that the actor died in the middle of the film production, that it's really a force major situation that the film industry the film the film industry can cancel the shooting because it's already done and the money is already the money is already there, so it can be canceled at all. So another example for AI usage in the film industry, maybe for example like a film with the many visual effects usage like Jurassic Park or Marvel. It's not reanimating that actor, but it's the AI and visual effects is already there. And then moving on to the next argument, if we continue to develop AI usage in the film industry, it can be animating dead actors but we also think about ethical aspect that it will be elaborate more in the with by my second speaker. So the thing is, the AI usage for reanimating that actor can add value for the film itself, like in the nostalgia aspects. So it can add the value of the film it can make the public interest with the film with something like they know before in the past. It's so it can help developing film industry. So that's all from me as first speaker of opposition. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the speech, LO. Next, to further argue the case from government, I welcome the DPM for the second speaker. You're here. I'm sorry for Zikrama. I think your voice is unaudible. Still unaudible, Zikrama. Can you repeat the motion? Okay, but ASAP here.
Sorry, is my voice audible already?
Yes, it is audible.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, so thank you for the opportunity given tonight. So first of all, let me to introduce myself again. My name is Dikramazudin, and I am here acting as the Deputy Prime Minister. Okay, so I would like to add the statement, the argumentation is that my fellow teammates already made. So the implementation of AI in film industry, especially in generation purpose in disease actors, should be maintained. Why is that? I think some of the reasons have been elaborated by speaker one, but I would like to add more points. First, it's about the authenticity and historical accuracy. So, recreating deceased actors using AI enables filmmakers to accurately depict historical events and eras. Through detailed analysis of extensive footage and interviews, AI algorithms can capture the actors' mannerisms, speech patterns, and even expressions, resulting in a more authentic portrayal than relying solely on archives or lookalikes. Okay, the next one being to fulfill unfinished projects. So I think there are lots of cases where in the middle of film production, the actor itself has to pass away. So this is where AI can help, because by utilizing AI technology, filmmakers can give these actors the opportunity to fulfill their creative visions and bring closure to unfinished work. This can be a form of tribute and respect to their artistic ambitions. Okay, next it's the creative collaborations. So AI-generated recreations can offer new possibilities for collaboration between living actors and their late counterparts. This can create unique on-screen dynamics, allowing actors to interact with legendary individuals from the past, enriching storytelling and adding depth to character development. So, and the last one, it's economic benefits. I think we can all agree on this, because the recreation of these actors can have significant commercial viability by leveraging the familiarity. For example, if you got the chance to see a famous deceased actor again on this big screen, I think we all would have loved it. So obtaining consent from the actors, as long as it obtains consent from the actors' families or estate, and respecting their wishes and intention, I think that purpose can do a lot of favor to the production house, and it gives really benefit for the team behind the crew behind the movies. Okay, so, but I think it is important to note that ethical considerations must be carefully addressed when recreating deceased actors. Obtaining consent from the actors' families or estate and respecting their wishes and intentions should be the guiding principles in utilizing this technology. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the fine speech from DPM. Next, to extend the case from the opposition, I welcome the second speaker from opposition, Hirir. Yeah, hello. Yeah, you're audible. Okay, am I audible? Okay. Okay, should I start now? Yeah, but can you please start? Can you please state your POI preference first? Okay. So like my first speaker mentioned that we have opposition argument about this about the using of AI to reanimating that actors for the sake of film production to participate in the movie. Okay, the point that I want to emphasize here is about the about the controversial, the unethical approach, and then the respect to the deceased actor itself, and as far as I'm concerned, bringing back deceased actors to film production is something creative and innovative approach, but it can also raise ethical and moral concerns. I think it may seem disrespectful and exploitative to the deceased actor and their family, as well as potentially altering the integrity of their original work. But additionally, it may limit opportunities for living actors who just as talented and deserving of roles in the film industry. So ultimately, the decision to utilize reanimation technology should be carefully considered and weighed against potential consequences. Okay. Okay. Okay, in this speech, I'm gonna mention several points here. Firstly, it is important to acknowledge that the dead actors cannot give their consent to be used in the films. So it means that their image and likeness are being exploited without their permission. Even though even though you mentioned that it can be used only based on family's concerned, but maybe the family itself that exploit the dead actors. So once again, I would say it's better to use these actors to be perform in the movies based on their own concerns, not just their family. So I think this goes against the fundamental principle of autonomy and respect for individuals' rights. It is not fair to use someone's image without their consent, even if they're no longer alive, or even you asked the family permission. Okay, and then reanimating that actor for the sake of film production is highly controversial and unethical practice that should be condemned. Some people argue that it could be added to authenticity of the film, but the fact remains that it is a violation of the actor's dignity and autonomy. Also, it could be seen as disrespectful and even creepy to bring actors back from the dead for the sake of entertainment. So I believe that the decision should be left up to the actor itself, not just the family. There's some agreements or contract that after the actor's death, the families can get the fee or the advantage of the using of these actors by reanimating them. So they should have the final say on whether or not the likeness is used in the film. It's also important to consider the potential impact on the actors legacy and the message that it sends to future generations. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I think you believe that it may be disrespectful for the actor to bring them back again for a film production. But I think as far as what as my team has elaborated, it is actually by the actor itself, by the legacy of its actor. Like what I've said before, there are some projects that the actors have been involved with, and the using of AI in bringing them back to life is.
But your time up for POI, yeah. Sorry, let's start the debate again. Sorry. Okay. Maybe there's some contract on the film productions. Maybe during the movie productions and the actor pass away, they can use AI to replace the actor appearance. Okay. I would say in this context, I'm not referring to the case. In my situation here, that the actor already passed away, not during the film production, or even though the actor already gave the permission for the movie production to use the appearance on movie after the pass away, I think it's still unethical to use the anatomy of the people that already dead or pass away. It's kind of creepy, and I would say a bit controversial. And I would say it's like using the fake image of the actors. Even though you mentioned that AI can mimic speech and expression patterns, but I don't think it can replace living actors. It's not the same way. So as far as I'm concerned, the use of technology to reanimate that actor should be approached with caution and sensitivity. We need to consider the ethical implications and ensure their actions are respectful to those who have passed away. And also, we have to respect the audience itself, that they are willing to see the real image of the actors who act as a living creature, not as some technology. So in conclusion, the practice of reanimating that actor for the sake of film production is a violation of their dignity and autonomy. It reduces them to mere object, not a human being, and undermines the value of living actors. It also raises serious legal and moral questions that cannot be easily resolved. Instead of relying on dead actors, filmmakers should focus on developing. Okay. Thank you. Government, I welcome the government web or third speaker from the government.
Yeah, thank you very much, the party leader of the opposition, aka Speaker 2 of the opposition team, for the argument that you have presented. Allow me to introduce myself and my team once again. I'm Jani Saktia, and I will be the third speaker, aka the government web for IMASIP. We still affirm our strong argument with the motion today, which is the rise of AI usage for the recreational purposes, with the context that recreational purposes refer to reanimating dead actors for the sake of film production to participate in the movie. Before I proceed, I would like to recap and reinforce the arguments made by Zikra Manur, our Deputy Prime Minister. AI technology provides unprecedented flexibility in filmmaking. Producers can explore various types of projects that may be challenging to realize with living actors, such as reviving actors for sequels or crossovers involving the same characters. And sometimes, actors who have passed away leave unfinished projects. Using AI to fill their roles is a practical solution to overcome the production constraints and re-ensure the smooth progression of the film. Speaker two from the opposite team said that it might be rude to use that actor's AI, but in some cases, actor may have expressed a desire to continue participating in specific project even after they are passed away. Utilizing AI can be a way to honor their wishes while maintaining strict production ethics. Because believe me, in today's era, no company would dare to use the name of a deceased person without their permission. And now I will present a few additional points to support our arguments. The first one is AI allow for the preservation of the original artistic vision of a film. And when an actor passes away, the film creator may have to compromise or make significant changes to the storyline. So AI can help maintain the intended artistic direction. The second one is the animating that actors using AI ensures continuity in storytelling. It allows the seamless continuation of characters, which can enhance the overall viewing experience. And the third one is that AI-generated performance can attract a broader audience, and those who may not have been familiar with the original actor of the film can still be drawn by the innovative use of the technology. The use of AI to reanimate this person in film production offers numerous advantages, including preserving artistic vision, maintaining storytelling continuity, and appealing to a wider audience. It is an innovation that can contribute positively to the film industry and enhance the viewing experience for the audience. And before I end my arguments, I will provide further points on why we still agree with the motion we have presented. I am really sure that we all have watched movies at some point. It is unlikely that we have never watched a movie. In every movie we watch, we all must have a favorite character or a favorite actor. So let me give you all a scenario. Let's say there is one famous actress called Jenny in this world. Almost everyone in this world loves Jenny. And at one point, there's the news that Jenny will act in a film or series. I'm sure that before the film is released, the film will already be a hit and a topic of discussion for many people. All Jenny's fans are eagerly waiting for the film to be released. But imagine if you, as who is very excited to see Jenny to act in that film, receive the news that Jenny has passed away. And as a result, she won't play the character in the film. I'm sure that we, our Jenny's fans, wouldn't watch that movie. Why? Because the person you wanted to see is not participating in the film. And as a result, the film crew, producer, director, scriptwriter, and so on would have to completely overhaul the storyline, actor selection, and so forth. Imagine the losses the company would incur. The company would lose money, and we, as Jenny's fans, who will undoubtedly be very disappointed too. But imagine if the film company came up with a new innovation by using AI as a replacement for Jenny, for the actor. There will be a high chance that the company will make larger profits. Why? Because even non-fans of the Jenny of the films would be very curious of about AI as the new innovation in the film. And furthermore, nowadays, there are many YouTube creators who make edits in the form of video scenes from the movies or audio covers of songs using other actors, commonly known as AI covers. Many people find entertainment in these AI covers, AI videos, and it doesn't harm the original artist. In fact, there's one Korean artist, one K-pop artist called John Somi, who even saw her AI cover and she was amazed by it. So our team, think it's a plus, not a negative thing that can harm someone or the industry. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the fine speech for government web. And to close the substance case from the opposition, I welcome the opposition web, their speaker.
Okay, thank you. I will start my speech. 3, 2, 1. So, firstly, I will restate the loopholes coming from the government side that the stance of the opposing team is misunderstood. The government should regret the innovation of AI, but instead they just precisely support our side and our arguments. And secondly, I will reconfirm from our second speaker that we don't oppose our motion today. So what she meant the usage of AI should be more ethical way. So the use of reanimating dead actors could be wiser, and the honor legacy to old actors could be sustained. And now I will represent or recap our argumentation, and I will give our summary. And I will give summary of our speech today. So, in our world, the status quo AI helps in many factors in our life, including filmmaking. So, the rising of AI is inevitable good for the development of the film industry. So, as our first and second speaker stated, that preserving honor legacy to all actors is a must. So AI is already common in filmmaking, right? So why we shouldn't reanimate dead actors? We believe that there are many dead legendary actors that have left great impact on the film industry that can allow our future generations to appreciate their talents, right? Therefore, the use of AI should be maintained and developed as long as the reanimated actors isn't the main character of the film. So, it doesn't mean we decrease the value of living actors. Instead, we use AI to reanimate that actors to attract large audience, and the outcome could be increasing the sales in higher box office, right? So in conclusion, AI is inevitable technological advances. Therefore, it's impossible to not use any kind of AI in filmmaking. Reanimating dead actors simply just push the boundaries of making films. So the imaginative films, the unique films will be easily to make, since the dead actors could also include it, and the large audience could also attract to this film. So reanimating them can be such a powerful way to enhance new creativity, enable unique stories, and explore our imaginations. So that's it, and I'm proud to support our argumentation today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you from the government whip. And to close the entire case from opposition, I welcome the opposition reply. Here.
All right. I will start my speech in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. To close this debate from the opposition side, I will be reply speaker for this debate, and let's make in comparison for both teams. The government side choose to not regret this motion. Meanwhile, we as an opposition team try not to doing what we supposed to do, which means that not regretting this motion, and tell the arguments why we should not regrets the rise of AI usage, because even though AI is everywhere, and then because AI is everywhere and we cannot no longer prevent this the AI effect in the film industry, we should open with many options. But like my second speaker said, that we should consider about the ethical method or ethical aspect from the usage of AI. The usage of AI itself will now give a significant effect for the living actors, because living actor is still needed in the film industry. The only pure acting is if as the living actor, and it can be no longer it cannot be replaced by AI itself. But AI can help film industry and actor, director and producer, everyone in the film industry, to make the film more unique, more different from past film, to make better, and it can be beneficial for the artist. It also can be beneficial for the film industry as well, because it can, as my third speaker said, that it can attract more public and more film attendee for the unique film that helped by AI. So okay, I'm proud to be opposition. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the opposition reply. And to close the debate for today,
the reasons are as stated before. However, we respectfully believe that the opposite team has made a pretty good points, where they think that the using of AI in recruiting disease actors may be violated the actors' privacy. However, we already take notes that ethical considerations must be carefully addressed when recruiting these disease actors. And I think obtaining consent from the actor's family or estate and respecting their wishes and intention should also be the guiding principles in utilizing this technology. I would also love to add some points that I reckon that we as the government team aced this debate since we provided more valid argumentations in many points of view. Even though that the opposite team believes that we, the government team, has made a mistake by choosing not to regret the motion, I think we, the government team, presented a better argumentations that not only revolve in one talk, but we also assess it from many points of view that and not neglecting the possible bad sides of this technology. So I think we as the government team is this the debate a lot better, and I think that's my reply speech as the for the government team. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you for the debate. Just give me like 1 minute to sort up my notes, and I will announce who's the winner in this round. Okay, so just 1 minute, guys. Please take. Yeah, you guys can rest for a bit. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to give my OA and also the decision. Is both team ready and present? Good. Okay. So first of all, I'd like to thank you guys for the fine debate. It's been a very interesting one. And with that being said, I will start my OA in 3, 2, 1. So for my oral adjudication, I will divide it into 2 parts. The first one is general comment, and the second one is the decision. For the general comment, I think it should be noted for this House regret, or THR, it's meaning that for government, you should regret the action. While in opposition, you do not regret the action and is fine with the action in the motion. So for this motion, for example, the use of AI in recreational purposes should not be done in government side, since the government side regret the use of AI, right? While in opposition side, they do not regret it and they are fine with using AI in recreational purposes. But with that being said, I do appreciate both case from the opposition and as well as from the government case. And it goes into my decision. So congratulations for opposition team, ESJ, for be the winner for this round, and comments for the government team. If you guys want like some personal feedbacks, you can ask the community for my number or for my line, and you guys can go back into the main room. Thank you. Also, good luck.
Thank you, Maseo, for the debate. Thank you, judges and timekeeper.
Thank you, judges.
Thank you, judges.
Kita bakal mulai jam 9 ya. Jadi tunggu dulu untuk para partisipan bisa pada segera join. Himpunan-himpunan yang mungkin anggota kelompoknya masih belum join, tolong segera disuruh join ya. Untuk sesi 2 bisa leave ya. Terima kasih.
Hello everyone. For the second session, I will be absent again from the participants to make sure each participant has joined the Zoom. And please give a raise hand again. IMC.
I'm sorry, but we're missing one participant. We're trying to contact her, but she's not responding.
Okay. Comafil. Ikaslap. KMSJ.
We're complete.
Ikaba. IKMI.
Full and ready.
Okay, thank you all for giving a raise.
Good evening, everyone, judges and debaters. First of all, I'd like to apologize for this delay and postponing of the second session, as the first session has only just finished earlier. Now let us begin the second session. You may now join your assigned breakout rooms for the competitions, which is room 1, 2, and 3. And from then on, the moderators and the judges will be the one assisting you. Thank you.
Okay, hello everyone. I want to check whether IKABA and IKME has complete in this room. Can IKABA confirm?
Yes, it's complete.
IKME, are you complete?
Yes, we're complete.
Okay. Firstly, regarding the position, IKABA will be the government team and IKME will be the opposition team for this debate. But I'll release the motion in here. I'll send it in the chat. Here's the motion. The motion reads, this House will encourage young generations to implement job hopping. Also with the context that job hopping refers to the action of actively changing your job in a certain period. Before proceeding to the case building, is there any question that you guys want to ask?
Define younger generation.
The young generation could cater to like millennial or Gen Z, but also that's also up to the debate.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so in 3, 2, 1, as also there has not been any kind of questions. Just like a simple reminder that the government team needs to support the motion and the opposition also will not support the motion. And by that, I'll start the time of the case building, and the case building will end at 21:37. And so yeah, good luck.
Just to clarify, maybe
either committee or adjudicator. So we should case build in our own breakout room, right?
Hello, is my voice clear enough?
Yes, it's clear.
Yes, so you may start case building in your respective breakout rooms. As you can see, like there are your respective HEMA names. You can join. Thank you.
All right, understandable. Thank you, committee.
That will just start to the debate. But before then, please send to me your speaker's order. Kayak you can just send it to me in the chat. And then if you have send it to me, you can just we'll just start the debate right after. Thank you. Urutan pembicaranya bisa langsung dikirim aja di chat. Thank you. Oke, dari IKMI udah dikirim, tinggal dari Itaba ya. For Ikaba, do you guys have any problems for sending the speaker's order atau gimana?
Don't please. Sorry for the wait.
Dikirimnya kemana ya jadinya? Gak usah nama lengkap, nggak apa-apa kok, kayak nama panggilan aja. Okay, both IKMI and Ikaba have sent their speaker order. Therefore, we'll just start the debate. To open up the case from government team, I welcome the Prime Minister here.
Excuse me, is my voice audible?
Yep, clear and audible.
All right. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed judges and fellow participants, today I am here to present the government team's stance on the topic THW encourage young generations to implement job hopping. We firmly believe that encouraging young generations to engage in job hopping can have significant benefits for both individuals and society as a whole. In this debate, we will outline our arguments in favor of this proposition. First, I'd like to talk about job hopping promotes skill development. Diverse skill sets, frequent job changes expose young professionals to various industries, roles, and responsibilities, allowing them to acquire broader skill set. And then adaptability. Job hoppers often develop strong adaptability and problem-solving skills, essential in our rapidly evolving job market. Cross-industry knowledge. Exposure to different sectors fosters cross-industry knowledge transfers, promoting innovation and creative problem solving. And I'd like to continue with the second argument about increasing job satisfaction. Enhanced self-discovery. Job hopping encourages individuals to explore their interests, strength, weakness, and ultimately leading them to a better job in the future. Better matching. It allows individuals to find a job that aligns, leading to increased happiness and motivation. And then reduce burnout. Frequent career changes can prevent burnout and reduce the risk. And then I'd like to add another argument about our social benefits. First thing is it promotes the diversity and inclusion. Job hopping can lead to a more diverse workforce as individuals from different backgrounds bring a variety of perspectives to the industry. And then it also reduces the stagnation. It promotes dynamism and growth, and then increasing the learning opportunities. More job changes mean more opportunities to learn from diverse work environments, enhancing social and cultural awareness. In conclusion, the government team strongly believe that encouraging young generations to implement job hopping, I kindly decline that, to implement job hopping is a progressive approach that benefits individuals, organization, and society as a whole. It fosters skills development, increases job satisfactions, boosts economy development, addresses the needs of the millennial workforce, and brings about positive social change. We look forward to a fruitful debate on an important topic. Thank you.
Thank you, Prime Minister, for the fine speech. Next, we welcome the LO here.
Am I audible?
Yep, loud and clear.
All right, then. My speech will start in 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the only thing that we need to do right now is look around us. What do we see? Our economy is in shambles. Now, this is not a new thing. Our economy has been like this since 2008, maybe, when the global recession happened. And COVID, after COVID, post-COVID effects, people lost their jobs, they lost their securities. Some people still are in the middle of getting back on their feet, right? So as we can see, people are in a very vulnerable state. They have lost their jobs. They have lost their careers. They have lost the security that was provided by their jobs. They lost their health insurance, among many other things. And if we are not gonna do this carefully, if we don't approach this carefully, then they will lose their lives as well. Now, what the government here is proposing is job hopping, right? But what that will do is only making a vulnerable group of people more vulnerable. Because let's define what is job hopping exactly. Job hopping is when these employees start to change their careers, right? In the early days of their careers, they start and try new things, basically. And are they not just risking their careers for another one? Is that not what they're doing? Therefore, if they are risking their careers, they will lose a lot of the benefits that they already had from the careers that they have currently. And they're risking that for, quote unquote, a better place. Now, this, as we can see, is gambling. It's gambling that most people will lose. And it's a gamble that won't even provide that much benefit in the first place, right? Now, we as the opposition team, we stand with the workers. What we want is we want them to have the best experience, the most security. We want them to live a better life, live a good life, and we want them to have economic stability, financial security, right? Now, that's why what we are proposing is to keep the status quo. If we encourage job hopping, which again is a gamble, it's just going to worsen the economy for everyone. Because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Aren't we just creating problems that were never there in the first place? Because again, what was the benefit of job hopping again? First of all, it will create the diversity in skills, right? They will have many different skills. Well, is that what the economy and society as a whole is searching for? Because from the environment, from the atmosphere of the economy that we're living in, what the companies are searching for is specialization. That is what the jobs are searching for. We are looking for specialized workers. We are looking for workers who have long list of experience in the one field that they are good at. Now, with more experience, it will be more appealing to the employers, which means that employees will have an easier time in getting their jobs. They will have an easier time in going up the ranks in their work because they specialize instead of going with a quote unquote diverse skill set. Again, that is not what the economy is searching for. We are searching for competent workers in one thing. That's what most job sectors are looking for. Now, job hopping is a trend because nowadays, because people want to see if they are, people want to have a diverse skill set. But again, as we have argued, that is not necessarily the best thing that we are looking for. Now, second of all, we are the government team said that with job hopping, it will increase the diversity in the workplace. Now, the speaker wanted to kindly raise up the OI. That was refused. That was understandable. But we would also like to, again, raise our concerns as to how exactly will that lead to diversity. The correlation was not properly established, we believe. Now, going to our arguments, why is it better to not job hop, right? Because, first of all, job hopping will make people have less benefits. Now, this is a contradiction to what the government said. How will it have less benefits, right? Because when they job hop, they're going to lose the already established job benefits that they had. Again, insurance, etc., right? And in the worst case scenario, they go and they become, say, freelancers, or they work part-times, even more vulnerable. They will, again, just look at the status quo. A lot of people are already losing their safety nets. If they gamble on this, they will lose even more. Will that be something that we can risk right now? We don't think so. Now, lastly, right? Because they have less protections, they're more vulnerable. They don't have any systems really, they don't have any unions, they don't have anything, that means they are more vulnerable to exploitation, right? Now, why do you think companies promote this job hopping? Because it leads to less benefits, less payments. At the end of the day, job hopping will only really work in a grand scheme of things for the companies, because that means that the companies don't have, the companies will just, it won't affect them. They will go through different employees, so it won't affect them, right? They will still get their profits because that is their main goal, for profits. But what about the employees? The employees will go job hopping from one job to another. They will have low retention in all their jobs, and the employers will not want them anyway. They can't keep up a job. They can't have one specific skill that we require. They won't have anything. They won't have anything to be appealing. So at the end of the day, who really benefits from job hopping? Is it the workers? We would like to kindly ask the governments to rethink, will the workers actually benefit from job hopping? That's it from the opposition. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you all for the fine speech. Next, to continue the debate, I welcome the Deputy Prime Minister here.
Okay, am I audible?
Yep, loud and clear.
Okay. I will be speak in 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, okay. For the government, I'm as the speaker too for the government. Like you said before, we will able to have a job diversity, and I think this is a good thing. Like, especially we look at the COVID-19, a lot of people lost their jobs. So I think the job hopping is really necessary and important. Like, the first thing that I think is a salary growth. We can make a salary growth. Like, we can be greatly helped by this job hopping because salary growth is helpful for some people to improve their economy. We can learn to save and buy whatever we wanted, and it can really have a good impact in our future. I mean, and job hopping can often lead to faster salary growth.
Yeah.
When you switch jobs, you have the opportunity to negotiate a higher salary, especially if you gain valuable skills and experience in your previous roles. This can help you reach your income's goals more quickly than staying in the same position for an extended period. Also, for the next, I probably think a job hopping can be get a networking. Each new jobs provides an opportunity to expand your professional network. Building a diverse network can open doors to new opportunities, collaboration, and insight that you might not have encountered if you stay in one place. Like, networking is also really important. Like, I have some example. Like, I have a senior that already in alumni. Back then, she has the skill of doing emceeing, and even because of her networking through through her connection, and now she have her own wedding organizing event. And also, I think job hopping is really necessary. You can escape from toxic environment. I mean, if you are in a toxic or unsupportive work environment, job hopping can be a way to escape and find a healthier workplace, like a better mental health and emotional health. A toxic work environment can be detrimental to your mental and emotional health. Like, by getting out of the situation, you can feel happier, calmer, and less stressed, like, which has a positive effect on your overall health, increased productivity, and also in a healthy and supportive environment, you are likely to be more productive, and you can focus on work without being distracted by conflict or undue stress. Like this is to improve quality of life. I think getting out of a toxic environment can bring positive change in your quality of life too. And you may have more time for family, friends, hobbies, and activities that you enjoy it. Also important to remember that getting out of toxic work environment may not always be easy, and it may require planning and taking a risk. Like, however, the luck and long-term benefits that you gain from such a move can be far more valuable than remaining in toxic situation. Also, I think job hopping is also, like you said before, we can testing a career path. Like job hopping can be a way to test a different career path and industries before committing to a long-term career trajectory and increase knowledge and skills. Like every job or experience you try can give you the opportunity and have a lot of like you can learn more from your experience too, and also learn new skills and gain a valuable knowledge. So this can make you more competent and competitive in the job market, like passion, and also a passion discovery. Like the experience of testing different career paths can help you discover what you really wanted to enjoy and what motivates you. This can take you in a direction that better suits your personal interests and goals. So I think so. I want to say, in my opinion, that the government, the government will stand that. I think job hopping is really important for us, especially if you are in the outside, like have a lot of gambling person or something. I think the job hopping is one of choices that you can do. Thank you.
Should I go? I'm out. I assume I'm audible. So should I go? Panitia, hello. Anyway, I'm gonna start my speech in 3, 2, 1. So, ladies and gentlemen, the first thing that the government team has gone on over and over is that they're going to improve job variety by creating this job, but by creating this notion that people should switch jobs like they switch clothes, right? They AB, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, different things, right? But the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, if they want more experience, if they want more things, I'm going to bring out my first rebuttal. That is, if you want to gain experience and gain what you want, the whole thing that they want, right? Internship is a thing. University is a thing. If you want to try, don't risk your livelihood. Don't risk your place in the workplace that you have been fighting for years for a better job. And they say that, you're gonna escape a toxic job work by switching job. You might be, but the team does not guarantee that by changing jobs, ladies and gentlemen, they will go into a better and less toxic workplace, ladies and gentlemen. Because guess what? When students, like, they choose they choose a faculty that they want to go in, they sometimes feel that they are in a wrong place, ladies and gentlemen. Now imagine that with work, right? With university, you can take, we can take another class, or we can switch it, or we can go to another university. They still able to make risks, ladies and gentlemen. But when it comes to work, when it comes to going to work and making your livelihood, risking it all over again to gain a better one that is not guaranteed to be a better one, you're going to throw your life away. That's the main idea, the main argument that they have been bringing up from start to finish is that it will bring more diversity and it's better for the worker. But ladies and gentlemen, the opposition team is proudly opposing that this is not the case. The case is that in this type of job places, I will reiterate my first speaker's position, is that we need the companies need specialization, right? They think there is the opposition team, not the opposition, the government team thinks of companies as if there is great ones. Yes, there is better companies, but in the end, they are there to make profit. So even if you argue for a better salary, even if you argue for a better workplace environment, A, you are not guaranteed. B, you might not be enjoying, as people would recognize. Sometimes they feel they're in the wrong faculty, sometimes they magang in the wrong place. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is not about taking risks and going to a better place, because, ladies and gentlemen, it's not a guarantee. And even if you change from being a marketing person to a designer to a translator, ladies and gentlemen, all of those years spent doing all of those jobs is not going to your CV. It's just there as a past experience. When the employers look at your CV, they're going to see, okay, you have first year in marketing, the second year you spend in designing, and the last year you spend in illustrating. What are you going to do in a bank? Let's say, oh yeah, a variety is needed. Sure, variety in the job place would be good, but for the workers, they have nothing. The variety doesn't variety does not guarantee a job. That's the thing. The whole thing that they're trying to promote, that variety is going to bring an economy. The second speaker and the first speaker brought that it's going to improve their economy, but they never prove it. They say that people can negotiate salary, okay, but the thing is, it won't be a better. There is no guarantee that it will be a better place. A better salary doesn't mean a good workplace in the long run. That's the thing with job switching. The thing is, they switch over and over and over again because this is a scam. This is gambling. You keep on gambling. You keep on gambling on trying to find a better job instead of having a specialty in one place, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that's mainly all of my argument, and I'm going to bring out some of my arguments that, ladies and gentlemen, they always they promote that it's about variety and economy and variety and economy. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say that this is not going to improve the economy in general because
Interruption.
Go on.
Like you said before, how about it will be good for us if we try a lot of things for CV, not just history. How about that?
Okay, a lot of good things for a CV. Let's see, a CV in marketing and CV in illustrating. What kind of job would fit that? A banker? No. An illustrator? Yes, but for one. But for the other one, you're not going to have as much experience. Let's say if you're in 3 years as an illustrator, and then you have 1 year, okay? Because of the diversity, you cannot spend 3 years in different in one place. Let's say you have, okay, I'm going to reiterate this. I think I'm a bit messy. The first one, who are you going to hire as an illustrator? Somebody who works for 3 years as an illustrator, or somebody who works 1 year as an illustrator, 1 year as a marketer, and 1 year as a banker. You are gonna choose the one with the most experience, because, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Workplace needs experience. That's why the first thing you ask in the CV, ladies and gentlemen, is how many years have you served in this industry? How many years of experience you have been doing, honing your craft? Because again, none of that will matter if you have too wide of a job desk. You're gonna have a problem trying to do that. I'm sorry, I have asked. All right. So with that, the opposition team, I'm proud to oppose the notion, and we stand firm with the workers. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. I'm from the government team, Speaker 3, and I'm here to disagree with Opposition 2 about job hopping is not going to improve the economy. So the job hop will benefit one's future career. Job hopping among executives, job hopping leads to a faster career path, and job hoppers seek better job satisfaction. Sorry, is my connection good? Okay. And other than that, I'm also going to talk about oppositions. One, about the, she asked before about benefits the job hopping. Okay, so the one that benefits job hopping is the workers because they'll get new experience, new social network that will open up to a lot of possibility, opportunities that we don't know what will happen. From all kinds of networks, the people that we know, we get a lot of experience from them, and also their social life. That's how we get into a better job, a better opportunities. Other than that, I'm going to strengthen the opinion from Speaker 1, which is talking about the adaptability. So other than, I don't know which opposition said 1 or 2, it was talking about how, the toxic one, right? So, job hopping also promotes our ability to adapt in new situations. So if we can change into other, then why can't we? Like, it will also give us, social skills, learn from other people, learn from new problems, and we can encounter it from that way. So if you could say that, one job is pretty boring and consistent, so why can't we change it, And, right. Okay. Experience. Oh yeah. Also salary. Have I, talked about that before? Right. About the salary, okay, whatever. Let's see, job paying. Of course, another than at a higher pay, tax quickly. If I'm not mistaken, opposition 1 also said about like since back then we're in COVID and then our economy is in shambles, we're recovering right now. So why can't we actually improve our economy by doing job hopping? And not to mention, the office are one, recruit us as, a contract type of job because, I don't in the end, it's for receiving a higher salary. So who doesn't want that? Okay.
Will the government kindly explain how is it that when we change jobs, it will guarantee a better salary than if we just stay in the same job and go up the ranks of it? Thank you.
Right. Okay. So I did that. As job hopping promotes us to adaptability, it can also give us another opportunity, right? Like we could just see how the offer we're gonna get, and then can even try to see from what kind of stability, like, are we gonna get it from a higher place? I mean, I'm sure a lot of people from it, So we could just try to look the difference. We can differentiate our jobs. Which one is much likely to put us in a higher rank? Is that enough? And I guess That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to strongly say that I agree for our generation, the Gen Z, to implement job hopping for our economy and for the greater good. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now let's call upon the opposition's third speaker.
Excuse me, everyone. Am I audible? Hold on a second. I will open my timer. Okay. I will start my speech in 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, both the opposition and government has already mentioned the benefits and also the drawbacks of job hopping. We have opposed with the government team because we disagree with the benefits that they have provided regarding job hopping. They have mentioned that it is good for the employees. They always emphasize on the versatility and the flexibility, but they did not emphasize on the fact that it may not always be flexible, because job hopping can also mean that you are hopping from either one job or the same similar job, which does not give you those benefits that you have provided. Next, you also mentioned that you can adapt. The third speaker of the government team mentioned that you'll be adapting to the new environments, which will help you. However, how will you adapt if you are changing jobs and hopping from one job to another? Because in this situation, you specifically will not be able to adapt to another job, since it's not going to be that. Sorry, let me reiterate and let me fix my point. You cannot simply adapt because you're going to be adapting to your same job better than if you were to adapt to a new job, because that's not going to be as simple as it said. You mentioned that each job provides a new opportunity to expand our network, and it's also diverse as well as helping us networking. But even if the new job doesn't always guarantee that, and also previously mentioned that you have benefits such as escaping a toxic, this is reiterating what my second speaker has mentioned, regarding the toxic environment. It does not always it does not always guarantee that the new job, the new environment that you are going to is going to be better than the one you're currently in. And it's always a risk that we're taking, because the fact is we're not able to guarantee and predict the future of what will happen to us in the new job. It may actually be worse for us and for the employees, because like the second speaker has also mentioned, the fact at hand states that the companies always wants the best for the employers. The employers always wants the best for them and not the employees. So the employees may still get the short end of the stick doing this thing. Next, I want to add into the first and the second speakers of our opposition team, and it is the employee retention. The fact that by changing jobs, job hopping from one job to another, from one occupation to another, we know that the employee retention is going to be wacky, because the fact that an employer will not see the employers will not focus on the difference in your CV, because they want someone with a specialization on a specific job. Like previously mentioned, someone with 5 years of experience on a job is more valuable than someone with 1 year in a lot of jobs that is not consistent. They also might be looked at as by the employers as someone that is not loyal. They are not someone who is willing to adapt to their company, which will be hindering to them in the future, especially if they want to look at other jobs. Next, another thing that I want to reiterate is the fact that by going up in the ranks in the same job, it provides a better solution than the risky fact that differentiating jobs will most likely be not good because of the gamble connotation that it has regarding its scheme. Now, next, the fact still stands that by changing jobs, it's a very big risk that is most likely not going to be beneficial for us in the long run. Now, we need to be able to understand the fact that by staying at a same job and not encouraging job hopping, we can be more suitable to what occupation that we're going to be learning because of the amount of benefits and the less risk that it has. Like the first speaker has mentioned, from our opposition team, the fact that we are in a recession, the fact that we are currently recovering. And you mentioned, the third speaker mentioned that we are currently recovering, but there is also the issue of pension and what was it mentioned? What was it called again? The fact that pension fees and pension salaries will not be as beneficial for people who job hop will be crucial, because they are not going to have the same benefits as those who are actually staying in the same job, because they will have better benefits since they are more loyal to the company. I apologize. Was there a POI? I apologize, but I declined the POI. I did not see that. Sorry. Next, I also want to reiterate again the fact that we're all playing this game where we need to guarantee better chances, better risk, and better odds. And throughout the better risk than better odds, and throughout what we are sorry, I reject the POI. Right, we are recovering from an economic recession, and it is really the time to take more risk. And security is something that we need to keep in mind, because the fact is security will bring us more benefits in the long run, and how we perceive the security is better than us trying to risk in to get simple, small benefits. It's like a high risk, mediocre reward that we fail to see the drawbacks of. We need to understand the fact that by having a better security, we are more inclined towards a better economy in general. And by risking what we have, like the previous speakers of our opposition team mentioned, regarding those risks and gambles, is it really worth it that we throw those all away, all in the favor of small benefits that may not actually be beneficial for us, and it may not actually be as helpful? So I think that is all for my speech. Thank you very much for listening.
Okay, thank you for your speech. Now, to summarize this debate, I would like to first call upon the reply speaker from the government team.
My audio audible? Okay.
Yes.
Welcome to the House of the Government. So I would like to strongly disagree with what the last opposition. So he said about the non-flexibility, which I actually already said before. But anyways, we're gonna summarize again that why do we promote this job hopping? Of course, it's like I said before, it's going to promote a better economy for all of us, even though it is not consistent and it is job hopping, literally. So like, in terms of the salary, we're going to get a better, income from it, and the revenue. And other than that, like I said before, is gonna open so much opportunities for us, even though if we could differentiate it, it might be a little gamble, but as I said before, it's gonna open an open door of networks of people and socialization from the people that is just it's pretty valuable. So rather than staying in one job that is consistent, actually happen to end up getting losing. Do we have any guarantee for other networks, for other networking from our social circle? So that is why I think it's and then also the part where the last speaker said that it's not flexible
terms of skills, if I'm not mistaken. Well, the job hopping itself also promotes our skill to adapt in new environments and new skills. That's why I said it's gonna be adaptable, and that is why that I strongly believe that this generation of Z will be good. It will be a good opportunity for us to do job hopping. Not only the salary, not only the opportunities from the social networking, but it will also increase our economic growth as the time flies by. Okay. Okay. That is all from me. Thank you.
Is it my time? If so, I'm going to start in a few seconds. Is it my time? Okay. I'm going to start my speech in 3, 2, 1. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have 4 major clashes, right? 4 major clashes in this debate. The first one is about job diversity and experience diversity, ladies and gentlemen. The first things first. I think our team has already delivered proof and evidence as why diversity doesn't improve you in a job, doesn't improve you from getting better job, doesn't improve you from getting better pay, ladies and gentlemen. Because even though the government has been trying to prove that it will change, it will get better pay, it will get better everything, but in all of this, right, the government team has done a way better job at making evidences and clearing out why it's better. The second one is that it will the government team always say it will guarantee a better workplace, ladies and gentlemen. But the thing is, right, job hopping exists, and the fact that they job hop multiple times is because those usually doesn't work, ladies and gentlemen. The thing is, right, even though we're debating, we're agreeing on one thing, that job hopping is a gamble. We agree that job hopping is a gamble, and we debate on whether the gamble is worth it or not. And ladies and gentlemen, in gambling, the house always wins and the player always loses. Even the group agree that inherently, the government inherently agrees that this is gambling, inherently agree that they're gambling with their livelihood. And again, I will reiterate, in gambling, the house always wins, the player always loses, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I'm gonna go through the other clashes. The first one, the fourth one is everything that we are pushing to the younger generation is because they have the status quo of that there is a bad job environment, bad workplace. But the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, the clashes of job environment, whether they're gonna change or not, is already clearly stated by my third speaker and me, that it doesn't actually guarantee a better workplace, right? There is no guarantee of a better workplace that has been said by the government, right? Our team has already proven again and again that switching places does not guarantee better workplace. And again, my team has already brought up that by switching job, you lose the chance of getting a higher up place in the job. You lose the chance of getting more payment benefits and workers' benefits that you can get by staying in a job longer, by not switching job, by staying in the same place. And I'm going to reiterate, I have less than 1 minute, but I'm really proud to oppose this motion because we are here to stand with the worker. We are here to stand with the people. And at last, you guys really want to gamble with your life with jobs. And again, house always wins, player always loses. I'm proud to oppose.
Hey, thank you very much, but I have some bad news. It seems that the judge in this room has suddenly disconnected from the match, and we haven't been able to connect to him again.
Yes, okay. Thank you for today, guys. You did great.
Thank you.
Yeah, so the results will be hold for now, since like the judge is not here yet. So hopefully, with the recording that we had, the judge will be able to judge with it and like give you guys the result later on. So for now, you guys can just go back to the main room. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for the
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for the debate. Yeah. Yeah. Nice day.
Respect.
Hello everyone. Sorry for the delay of the announcement. So for the winner of room 3, the winner goes to Ikmi. Congratulations, Ikmi. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to close this event tonight. So as we bring this English debate competition to a close, I want to express my heartfelt appreciation to each and every one of you for joining us tonight, as well as apologize for the problems and delays earlier. It has been a thrilling journey of ideas, arguments, and eloquence that hopefully has left us all enriched. In the heat of the debate, we have seen the power of words to inform, persuade, and inspire. We have witnessed the art of crafting compelling arguments and the skill of eloquent delivery, and the importance of respectful discourse. To our debaters, you have demonstrated outstanding intellect, patience, and sportsmanship. You have shown us the value of preparation and the ability to think on your feet. I'd also like to extend my gratitude to our judges for their time. As we leave this Zoom meeting tonight, let us carry with us the spirit of inquiry, the desire to engage in complex issues, and the willingness to listen and learn from one another. Let this competition be a stepping stone in our pursuit of knowledge and our commitment